SNES, Super Mario World. Gotcha.
Super Mario World.
I was thinking 3D World for a second.
No, sorry, Super Mario World. So he's no stranger to speedrunning or to races because very well known the Mario World community is quite competitive. Smallant, I don't know nearly as well, so simply for that reason, I'm going to go with Seahorne here. I'm trying to get their PBs.
Well, you're in luck because I already took care of that for you, man.
Man, yes.
So we got Smallant. Now here's the thing: these players both have older submissions. Whether or not they've updated it, a lot of people just don't really do it on the daily. If they get a PB by not enough, they don't. So Smallant right now is sitting at a 112.59 6 days ago, while Seahorne is sitting at a 118.56 10 days ago. So has he been practicing? Yeah, that's like a year in Super Mario Odyssey time right now.
It's so long, yeah. 10 days ago is a long time. I mean, a lot has changed in 10 days, and not just that, consistency definitely you can see changing.
You know what's the most devastating thing in those 10 days?
Tell me.
The absence of our treasured glory hole.
Oh, yeah, that is... I mean, when Glory Hole left the run, I think we can all agree that it was a very disappointing moment in Super Mario Odyssey speedrunning. I actually have a Glory Hole emote, and it it's Glory Hole leaving the run is literally hurting my business at this point. So, thanks, guys.
It's a great emote, and it's gonna fade into obscurity now. So I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah.
I got one made that's just a Pokio, and it doesn't have the hole, so I think it's fine.
Oh, well, first of all, bite my style. Second, you see right there, Seahorne struggling a little bit with the frog jumps. And that frog part is a big part of Cappy. But right back at it, Smallant bonks, allowing Seahorne to come back, but then he also suffers a bonk.
Yeah, they're Cap Kingdom is really intense, but ultimately it's going to change the pace of these runners for about like 2-3 seconds between the two of them, especially with like the fights. They're not like 100% optimal. You can see a couple of kerfuffles going on, and they're finishing at about the same time. Yeah,
very good fight from both players. I think Seahorne actually had a
Seahorne definitely caught up a little bit there, yeah.
Yeah, had a cleaner fight. So both players going to go through with no major mistakes.
Yeah, see, one thing I noticed there, Seahorne didn't get the yump or the dab. If you're jumping right before the cutscene, you can get either, depending on if you press B or Y.
Well, I think the yump is actually kind of helpful because it kind of guarantees that when you throw right after it, it's
yeah, but you don't look as cool, dude.
Fair enough. The dab, I mean, look as cool with the dab is debatable. So we'll let chat decide that one. We're gonna see what movement each player decides to take here.
Yeah, we can see. Yeah, right now it's gonna be the same. I'm interested to see which one of them, if anyone, has trouble with this dino skip, because that alone is gonna be an immediate difference between the group.
Yeah, both players. Oh, Seahorne trying to go into the river right there. But both players using roll cancels, it seems. So they're both capable of using roll cancels, which means they're both, in theory, capable of clipping. So we'll still be looking out for that. I'm really excited to see if they go for it. If they don't, I'm just gonna feel bad.
I would really love to see a clip.
Yeah.
It's the ballsy strats. There's nothing I admire more than someone getting ballsy in a race, man.
Okay, now Seahorne going to lose a little time actually going to the Odyssey by taking dives, whereas you saw Smallant went to the right.
He had really nice movement. Even getting up on that dino ledge, like that was smooth.
Yeah, that was very, very nice.
Anything around a 350 to a 355 capture is like a solid pace, And you can see he has some pretty good-looking dino tech. He lands the jump almost effortlessly. Meanwhile, Seahorne, about 10-15 seconds behind, is getting started now.
Yeah, Seahorne struggled coming out of that Odyssey and then misses his first dino skip.
Oh, that is so rough. And you can, I can see he's having a little bit of trouble with it. Is he going to make it with this jump? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
You hate to see this right here.
Yeah, man. Do you have any sort of like, no, the despawn. This is a big setback for Seahorne right now. Smallant finishing up the fight too.
It feels huge, and he's going to be in a deficit right here. But this is a very long run with a lot of near death opportunities. But Seahorne is going to have to get up here next couple tries. It seems like he's just going too fast, walking right over the trampoline.
So you actually can manipulate the dinosaur's speed quite a bit. And there he is. The trick is you have to get him to step with his left foot on the trampoline. And that's where he was kind of having those like first few mistakes. Being at 1 health kind of makes me feel uneasy for this fight for him too. I hope he uses that rock to get an extra heart.
Yeah, and also struggling right now, running into that barrier. For some reason, you can get just almost to the edge and smartly taking the heart and skipping the quick strat, which I think right now that's probably the way to go. Taking another hit.
Hopefully he goes and lands near another one of those hearts right now, because honestly, he's got me on edge, man. I'm scared for him.
You know, meanwhile, Smallant just getting out of there clean. Looks like
this is
very
a really
good
nice
cascade.
Really nice split, yeah.
Yeah, very good cascade for Smallant right here.
Yeah, like that is. I wouldn't kick that first 2 splits out of bed in the morning, man.
No, Smallant is doing well so far. I mean, I think he's had 1 bonk, and that's really been his only mistake. And didn't use the wall jump on the on any parts in Cascade, so he was making real clean time. Seahorne, though, not too far behind. He's gonna go through this movie scene, collect the moon, head back to the Odyssey, and he'll be on his way to Sand as well.
And Sand is definitely one of those big run killers, man.
Yeah, man, there's a lot that can happen to the Sand. I mean, we're talking about not finding the moon at the top of the hill, missing bird, missing either of the ice pillars. There's a ton of things that can happen in Sand that can cost
blowing up a bullet bill when you're not supposed to.
Costs you 8-9 seconds at a time, and those things add up really quick. So we'll see what happens here in Sand for both runners.
I'm actually feeling pretty much like we might see at least some sort of clip attempt from Smallant. You know, at first I was a little skeptical, but after seeing his movement in Cascade, like he was getting a little ballsy, you know, going for some triple jumps, some out of roll triple jumps. He's going straight for the fountain instead of on the, you know, on the little, what's that called, the umbrella?
The umbrella, yeah. I mean, that's what an umbrella is.
In my country, we call those. I'm glad we just laughed about that because I had nothing.
Very clean though, right off the bat.
Yeah.
1 little bonk, but diving right back into that pipe, having no issues.
You're definitely going for the late bird too, which is fine.
Late bird is a little scary in race. Late bird's a little scary in a race.
Does late bird kind of give you a hint towards the potential clip? Because you don't go tree if you get the clip.
Yeah, he's definitely at this point. He's going Sphinx or he's going clip. Like he's pretty committed to that. If you're not going Sphinx or clip, you're not going to do late bird. Handling the first iceberg well.
I admire that iceberg.
That was beautiful.
That was great. I want to see what Seahorne puts together right now too. The start of his Sand is going to show a lot about what we can expect for the rest of this race.
Seahorne is going umbrella, it seems.
Yes.
And I think we're going to be looking at an early bird situation here. All right, let's see if Smallant can get that early cycle bill.
You got him to turn the correct way. It's all going to be down to if he gets this jump dive.
Yeah, looks good.
And he does hit the early bird, but he does fall down, so it's going to take a little bit of extra time just to grab that moon. Luckily, you know, not missing it when he does get the height.
Both players throwing rock on that moon grab right there. We'll see if we can get any other sync ups.
See, Smallant didn't touch the checkpoint. I think that means he's going clip.
Oh yeah, I mean we're looking at a clip here. Now this could really change things. I mean, this could really blow the lead wide open. Or it could let Seahorne get back in.
Right back to even, yeah.
Yeah.
Now we had Smallant with a first try dune. Seahorne taking a couple on it. 2, 3.
Yeah, he looks like he's behind it. Looks like he's behind it.
Yeah.
Right now. All right, well, here we go.
Oh, yes, Smallant. Yes, go for it.
Shoving his head in there and a bump.
One.
Oh, second try.
Wow. Color me impressed. I feel like we're gonna see a really hot time out of Smallant if he's gonna be pulling off that clip second try on us.
Yeah, now Smallant right now with a 12:59. We were talking about it earlier. I'm not saying he was sandbagging here, but I think he might have been waiting for this race to pull out his best
if you're
tricks.
above 110, you're not clipping yet, you know?
Whew, that was nice. That was nice. I don't know. I clip. I just always lose 35 seconds.
Yeah, but you're above 110 still.
Yeah.
All right, Seahorne going for the bullet bill, but he doesn't get it to turn the right way, unfortunately.
He's going to lose another 8 seconds right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, meanwhile,
Almost missing the
Smallant.
bullet bill, but recovering just enough.
Okay, now this is going to be a very pivotal moment right here, too. Can he get the Tetris piece? Jumps out.
I thought he was going to miss it there.
I thought he was, too. That was... I feel like he was going left, saw it, and jumped out. That was close, but he handled
Good
it.
reaction.
Very nice job by Smallant.
Yeah, this is a really, really nice sand from Smallant.
Seahorne taking the scenic route over the luggage. Oh, look at that bird placement.
Woo.
It is right there.
He's gonna get to jump from moon to moon. That's my favorite feeling.
Yeah, that was very, very good bird right there.
Yeah. All right, and Seahorne opting to talk to the Sphinx. You know, have a conversation with him. He's not just some piece of meat. You can't just sneak up behind him.
Yeah. Now the real time save on the Sphinx clip doesn't actually come from the talking to the Sphinx. It comes from getting to backdoor into the sand room and then right into the Sphinx.
Yeah, you get essentially 2 moons for, I mean, if you get 1 clip, pretty much no time.
Yeah, and now we're looking at a situation where he's gonna have to take the sand here, and all this time right there is just skipped by Smallant getting the clip second try.
And that's not a small amount of time, because as soon as he gets this moon, he has to go and either tunnel out or warp.
Mm-hmm. He didn't get the checkpoint yet.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the checkpoint part. But yeah, so now an extra, I don't know, anywhere between 10 to 15 seconds even.
Yeah. One thing to note about Wooden, it seems like Smallant is taking the big boy, you know, what do I want to call it? The testicular fortitude strats. We're gonna go here into the lake, and it's rather simple level outside of the boss fight. But looking forward to Wooded. There's a couple things that we could see from Smallant. One is gonna be damageless pipe, damageless fuzzy pipe.
That would be beautiful, especially with the early above the water rise grab.
Yeah, you have to think he's gonna go for that.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh, that's so tragic.
Oh no. Luckily, he did get early bird, so it's not like he's gonna miss his bird cycle here to be waiting on the bird. So it's not the worst death in all of the deaths to take.
Yeah,
I actually died there and won my.
He's got 2 in a row now. That makes it a little more rough.
That just kind of starts to hurt your soul. Coins, thankfully, aren't going to be a problem for him, though.
Yes. With a Sphinx room, that's like the one thing you just don't have to worry about. All right, so he opted to go left side of the pillar. Gives him a little bit of an easier time lining it up. Does get up there. Meanwhile, nice. Smallant is having, like, I don't know. He's having a regular lake. It's not exceptional, but it's also, like, not bad either. I've noticed he had a couple, like, some issues grabbing the zipper.
Yeah, definitely not a bad lake, but I would say the lake is kind of just, like, I mean, it can really only go bad when you have the boss fight. If you don't make this jump right here, which Smallant does, it's a pretty trivial jump in the grand scheme of Mario Odyssey. But yeah, as long as you have a good boss fight, the lake is pretty safe. I say that, and I'm definitely going to mess it up tomorrow during attempts. And as we say that, we jinxed him right away with this boss fight. He's going to have to go through that whole cycle and wait for Boing Lao now to take off his hat.
And he doesn't even get on the hat. He puts it back on. See, at this point, when I'm recovering from something like this, I hit the hat, man. It's easy. You put your hat out, you let him throw into yours, and it's just done right away.
Yeah, getting that third cycle, though, just fine. Not going to be a big time loss, but that does open up Seahorne to maybe make up some time here in this lake level.
Yeah, he's gonna have to play real hard, and we're probably gonna need to see a couple risky strats from Smallant. I'm really hoping he goes for the Vine Bridge skip, personally.
I'm thinking he goes Vine Bridge skip. Yeah.
All right. You know what I feel like he's gonna do, and is potentially one of the bigger ways for Seahorne to catch up, though. The roll cancel around the corner to get to the nut.
Oh, the roll. See, that is like the most dangerous move in the game for me.
And you always want to go for it, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, roll canceling is, I mean, once you get used to it, it's fairly consistent. You know, like it does happen where you miss one and you just go whoop, 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 right off the ledge.
And sometimes if you're lucky, you can hat toss and get back to that little ledge and grab the, what are they called? The overgrows? The uproots.
Uproots.
You can grab the little uproot, get right back up, and not lose that much time. But otherwise, you die. Luckily, you don't fall into Darkwood, because that would crush the run.
Yeah. That's the one good thing. You die. Oh, Seahorne right there.
Bonk. Yeah, he had a little bit too much distance on it.
About a 3-minute difference between our competitors right now.
Yeah, this lake is holding them back a little bit.
Yeah,
we can definitely see Smallant has been putting in some work though.
Oh yeah, this is not a 12:59 player right here.
No, definitely not.
All right, so little bunny struggles here, but
oh, he gets the zipper, Seahorne. Luckily, I thought he was gonna miss it for a second.
Yeah. No hat rock pickup right there.
If you're holding down jump in the little moon cutscene beforehand, really helpful for that actually, because you're already holding grab and you don't have to like toss or anything like that. You just run into it and it's yours.
Oh, I just learned today. I learned right there. TIL for me.
We're here to educate and entertain. It's edutainment.
Yeah. You can tell right from where Seahorne was picking up that moon from Dory. Yeah, not having the best lake. Not having the best lake right now.
That's about half a lap Dory got to do.
Meanwhile, Smallant, pretty decent
first of the run
here.
Coming up right now, Pooh.
A good nut bust right there.
Oh, clean, fast, quick, efficient. Exactly what you want to see out of those nut busts.
Yes. Followed by a slow motion bonk, which is the most degrading of the bonks, you know? Easily the one you have to look at for a second is the most degrading.
Right before time ends, you're just like, well, I messed up. And yet another clean nut. We got 4 more in the run. He's going for... I don't know why I even bring this up as a commentating point. Everyone goes for the pipe right now. I'm the only person who doesn't go for the pipe right after.
No, actually, I think it's been pretty split in the races. I've seen a lot of people go checkpoint.
Really?
I went checkpoint first race.
Which checkpoint? Do you go?
That was Monday.
Before the piranha plant or before the tower? Or sorry, at the top of the tower.
Piranha plant.
Gotcha.
No, definitely not tower. All right, right here is Smallant going to? No, he's going to wait. Oh, he's going to wait.
Oh, he actually got it.
Oh wow, that was a different way to do it. He got it on the next cycle.
For the damage to, or sorry, for the fuzzies to get out of the way.
Yeah.
It wasn't perfect, but it was still really nice.
Yeah, it definitely saved time over the letting the water go back. And,
for sure.
And so far,
power climb.
Yeah, so far, very good climb right there.
That was beautiful. I want to write a sonnet about that tower climb.
Yeah, you can't really say too many bad things about Smallant's run right now. Which, I mean, that makes it very hard to race against, you know? When someone's just busting out a PB, we talked about it the other day. When someone just comes out with, you know, green split after green split on their PB, it's hard to race against that.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, for sure.
Getting the checkpoint right there.
Yeah, he doesn't need it for anything, does he? I guess he might be a little worried about dying, but after the cutscene, he should be safe regardless. He did try to go for the hat cancel moves there, but it's scary around that corner, man. The nerves, it gets to you.
I mean, I have to think at that point, you just don't go for hat cancel, right? You know, like just let it go.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely lost he lost like 5 to like 8 seconds by, you know, kind of being a little indecisive with what he wanted to do with that checkpoint, but he's still on amazing pace right now.
Yeah.
I think this is like if he keeps this pattern up.
All right, right here. Going for it. Getting it.
Beautiful. Wow.
Getting it. Oh, that was very good.
Oh my god.
That's how it's done right there.
Yeah, that's the really nice one too. The loop around,
yeah. I see. I do the baby way here. Yeah, I do the baby way where you loop around the other way and long jump and go off the platform. That was just it which still saves time over the flower field, but not as much time as Smallant just saved. Taking a little bonk in an otherwise pretty flawless wooded kingdom.
Yeah, he is crushing it. I feel like we're going to see like 21, 30, perhaps less at the end of this split, which is really nice. Even gets the jump out of the uproot on the lower platform. Saves the time from stretching your legs twice, so. And we got our first nut bust from Seahorne. Finally, you know, he takes a little bit longer to bust him sometimes, but he got it. I didn't sign up for this for any other reason, Pooh, okay?
Yeah, no, I mean, keep in mind, me and Xwater are trying to sign up for as many together as we can, so this hot commentary, this won't be the only time you hear this hot commentary. Seahorne overshooting, but Seahorne also going fuzzy pipe right here. As you see a very good sputer fight.
Yeah, he's right now at 21 grabbing the moon, 2104.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good right now.
Oh yeah.
He's like at 110 pace right now. Seahorne, what strats is he going to take here with the fuzzy? Looking to go... I thought he was going damage strats for the second there. I think he missed his damage, so he's going to just wait. Yeah, it looked like he was going to take damage strats.
I thought he was going to... Once he went above that fuzzy there, I thought he was going to go pull out some sweet moves I've never seen before.
Let's see how his climb can be. Ooh, gonna take an extra cycle.
A little bit of trouble with the climb, yeah. See, that's the thing about the climb, man. It takes, if you don't get it right, the climb can lose you like a little bit of time, because the difference between warping from one of the checkpoints as opposed to going through the pipe, so that's still one cutscene, and then climbing the tower is very, very small, you know?
Yeah. It is. It is very small. Like, you have to have a pretty optimal climb to make it worth it.
You have to be confident in your climb to be able to go with it instead of the checkpoint, for sure.
And that's one of these situations where we might be seeing, like, the world... because the world record does it, other people are doing it, when it might not be the fastest strat for them right now. And that's something that you need to realize or practice in a race. Like, what's the fastest strat for you right now? It's sometimes the most consistent strat.
Consistency is definitely key in races, for sure, because I mean, if you're attempting on your own and you want to go for, you know, your best time, you can reset as much as you want. If you reset 12 times and get a PB, that's fine, but this is your one chance and you got to go with what you can do.
Oh, Smallant right there. Yeah, getting the backflip hat catch. So far this Bowser is just looking very, very good. Is he gonna get the third one? Is he gonna go for it?
Gets it. Oh my god, I love it.
Wow.
He's got to have a better peep by now.
I'd like to say something bad about Smallant's run, but there's literally nothing we can say bad about it at this point, you know? Like, I can't criticize it in any way. That was beautiful. All right, now coming up, Lost is also a tricky one. There's a lot of things that can happen in Lost. You could fall and get your hat taken.
Oh, that would be the most devastating thing that could happen to either player.
Right here, we're gonna see going with the ground pound tree strats, getting it the triple jump all in one motion.
Down to line up the jump, yeah, that shows he's been grinding that jump for sure. That's not something you do on a whim.
That is not a trivial jump.
And more than anything, too, I feel like that jump messes with your nerves. Ooh. You know?
Yeah,
that was actually a really nice butterfly.
Butterfly.
I haven't thought of that. You know, going straight for the butterfly ledge. That was really clever.
I always fall. Like, I literally always fall when I do it. Yeah.
That's one of those cases, you know? Extra second to set up the throw, but you don't lose the race.
Yeah, I see. I always roll cancel right onto the ledge. Oh, interesting move right there. Usually you see people throw the hat left, but he threw it back behind him.
Ooh, he likes to live dangerously.
Well, it was kind of smart. It gives you more room to jump on the branch, actually, on the tree. Taking another non-trivial jump here in Lost, which is full of them.
Yeah.
And making it a lot safer. More. Yeah, making it a lot safer, and with a very, very, very minimal time loss. Very minimal.
Yeah. Even getting the nice no damage box break right over there, as well as, you know, well, looking back over, actually, you see Seahorne. He just fought Spewart and missed one of the early hits, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go, the cage toss. So he's probably going to be going for damageless bridge right now. I absolutely love seeing this happen. This is going to be a nail biter, man. I'm so nervous.
This is like the most minimal of time since.
I know, it's so
I don't
small.
think he's getting it. I don't think he's getting it. Maybe.
Oh,
he has
got it, baby.
Oh, yeah, he got it. Never mind. I thought the hat was too far. I didn't think it was coming back to him.
Oh, and then a
bonk. But then a bonk.
All right, it didn't save time anymore.
Yeah, the bonk really cost him. Because both players loading up into the Odyssey. Unfortunately, 2 kingdom separation between them right now.
Yeah, that's a huge gap right now.
Mm-hmm.
Call me pessimistic, but I don't know if Seahorne's going to be able to come back from this big of a lead.
Well, you know, it's not like Seahorne's just losing it here. It's Smallant1's winning it. Like Smallant1's taking it. He's performing He's being pretty flawless right now. It's hard to beat this.
We can point out is that the alternate to the warp managed to not be perfect on time save because he bonked. That's like the only error he's got.
I know. I think I've counted 3 bonks total, and that's about the only mistakes he's made.
Yeah, but I mean, here we go again into another one of the levels that can be a run stopper. The Dark Metro. You got the getting on top of the tower from the awning. You got the girder sandwich, and you've got the dark tower climb, all which can be super treacherous.
Yeah. Not to mention Mecha Wiggler, which anybody who plays this game knows Mecha Wiggler is a run killer.
It's such a cool, like, design-wise, Mecha Wiggler is sweet, and like, you know, just the idea-wise, but in the speedrun, he is just the absolute worst.
I would disagree. I think he's just bad all over the place.
Really? You don't like the idea of, like, a robot centipede?
No.
All right.
Nah, I'm good. I don't want robot centipedes. I don't want human centipedes. I'm just good on the whole centipede thing.
All right. Yeah, I guess they definitely don't beat the lost accordion stretchy wigglers.
Smallant there. No major mistakes on the climb up. Let's see what strat he's going to take here. Going with the triple jump. Getting the first cycle elevator right there. That was very nice.
Yes.
Really all that's left for him here. We got 1 hat jump coming up. And then he's got the long jump, which is getting less and less runs ended to it, but I still see people miss it every now and then.
Yeah, it's
including myself.
One of those things that's not too hard, but like, it pulls at you, because if you mess it up, you lose 40 seconds easy, and it's not hard to mess up.
Yeah. Seahorne
lost, getting on the tree with a little bit of trouble. Let's see if he gets his triple. All right, I think he's gonna be safe.
Ooh.
Landing on the lower platform, luckily. I thought he was gonna bonk there.
I thought he was gonna bonk too. He made me nervous.
We had a clean, pretty clean Wiggler first cycle from Smallant1. If he gets it on number 2, that's gonna be great. I feel like the motion control is what makes this so tough.
Yeah, I mean, definitely at first, too. I think another big problem with the motion controls in this fight in particular is sometimes you think it should be centered and it's not, you know?
Yeah.
And you'll look up to use the motion controls and all of a sudden you're actually looking down, you know what I mean? You completely kind of screw your whole momentum up, so.
Yeah, it can definitely cause it can cause a lot of problems. I actually like aiming with the motion controls. I feel like it provides an awesome level of accuracy if you're not good with like console shooter gaming type gameplay, which a lot of Mario speedrunners probably aren't.
Just barely got that last shot in there to keep 2 cycle.
Like he almost deflected it with the ball he shot out too.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very close right there. But getting it, and anytime you can 2-cycle, you're going to be happy on the Mecha Wiggler.
A sub 30 Mecha Wiggler is really good pace. Like, he's still on amazing pace right now. And at this point, I don't want to say he like has nothing to worry about, but Light Metro, a lot less stressful. Snow and Seaside, they have a couple small time losses, but up until lunch, there's not going to be really too much in the run, I feel like.
Oh no, Seahorn taking a death in about the worst spot you can take a death in. He still needs 2 moons right here.
Yeah.
And he has to avoid the bird. And he's going to have to go in tree, actually.
No,
at this point, you don't want to go tree. You want to go to the other way.
Cage. The rock. You stomp on the rock, go to the cage. And honestly, at this point, I would opt to go for the moon that's in the cave. You hit all the flowers. You know that one?
Yes, yeah. I was about to say, go in the flower one.
I think he is,
and
too.
then take the stair. Oh,
no! He must have forgot.
Oh, no. Took in another one. Meanwhile, Smallant going for getting the scooter. Getting the scooter clip. What can't Smallant do right now?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that is a good 10-second save over optimal RC, I feel like.
I feel like 10 over RC, maybe. Actually, you know what? I might give it to you because it saves you time in terms of actually getting to the what's it called? The awning after too.
Yeah, it saves you body snatch time. It saves all sorts of time. Oh, bonk. Not having a good bench though. That's going to cost him about 2.5 hours on this run. You have to have a good bench.
He might as well just reset now.
Yeah, see Seahorn here right now, going to get rid of the bird, and I'm curious where he's going now.
He's going for the cage.
See, I probably would have taken the stair.
Oh, he doesn't want to go into the bridge, I think.
This is interesting.
Enough times that he's a little worried about it, maybe, and just trying to be like, you know what? I want to take the way out that I think is safest for me. I'm sure he probably forgot about the cave moon in total.
Yeah, the butterfly or the cave moon, the flower moon would have been the one to take right there.
Yeah. But anyway, he's going to be getting out of there and heading over to do Metro himself. Hopefully not going to be suffering any big deaths there, while Smallant is on his way to the top of the tower, the pool dive. Yeah, everything. Just so clean.
A beautiful dive right there. Didn't even readjust camera before getting that moon. Very small, detailed time saves here on this Metro.
Yeah. Doing that jump without adjusting the camera definitely takes some cojones.
Yeah.
Like, it is scary through and through. Oh, he misses the pool moon. It's not that big of a deal. It's an extra 6. Oh, twice, though.
Missed it twice, though. You know, I mean, it might not be that big a deal for the race, but I think the grand prize here for Smallant is a nice solid PB.
Yeah, he's definitely racing against like himself first and foremost. That's actually how I kind of do these too.
That's how everyone speedruns.
Do you watch other racers when you're racing?
No, you can't play defense. Like, yeah, I can't play defense against them.
That makes total sense. That makes
there's no point in watching them. The other thing is I kind of think I'm doing well until I see them done. You know, like, and if I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you can't play defense, so to me there's no point. But other racers like it, especially like some people will do a more dangerous strat if they're losing compared to a safer strat if they're winning.
Yeah, I personally influence their decisions.
Yeah. I personally don't subscribe to that idea. I think you just kind of you run the race, you know. But I mean, everyone does it different. Yeah, everyone does it different. Hey, I'm only 1-1 in this tournament, so what do I know? All right. Well, getting ready for probably the most critical part of the run here coming up.
Yow. Solid yow, dude.
Yow. The yow and the OTEP. Yeah, the yow and the OTEP are pretty much the most important thing.
Yay! I swear, it's not like Sim Speak is new or anything, but something special about these new donkers really tickles me in a special way, man. Seahorn's actually been having a really nice Metro. I feel like we haven't given him enough praise about it, but like he didn't suffer any major time losses in all of this Dark Metro so far, which is really great for him.
O-tap, O-tap. Yeah, no, Seahorne is having a great metro right here. Seahorne's, yeah, no, definitely having a great metro. Let's see if he can keep it going with a 2-cycle wiggler. We want him to get it here.
Oh yeah, it was pretty close.
Very nice, really very nice first cycle. Yeah,
this
that was
like a guy who plays some Splatoon, man.
I think he does play Splatoon, actually.
Yo, honestly, I've played a lot of Splatoon. That's the only reason I feel safe on that fight.
One thing to look out for, though, he did take damage right there. You can take damage while the Mecha Wiggler's in the wall. So he's at 2 hearts, which does make a difference.
If he takes one more damage right now, yo, those 5 homing Electro Balls are the stealth killers that nobody really gives up.
Could really make it hard. Interesting, going back there. Corner right there. I like that strat. I'm nervous for him. Getting 3 of the balls, missing them. Okay. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. Oh, early Wiggler stop, though. No! I thought that was bad Wiggler RNG right there.
My feed is cut out for a second, so I'll be right back in with you.
No, you're totally okay. And the same thing here, though. He's got 3 hearts. He should be okay. Meanwhile, Smallant just taking a little peek through the snow to talk to Captain Toad right there, where he will receive a moon. Leaving Captain Toad's, well, no, never mind. He broke the whole seal, and Captain Toad is going to freeze in the winter now.
He built that shelter on purpose.
Built that shelter, and now Smallant had ruined it. At first I thought he was being polite, but there's a lot of small movement here, but there's not too much room in ice or seaside to really like mess up, to have any major mess ups, but there is a lot of small time to miss.
No, that's 100% true. And one of the, I guess, the bigger ones in snow would really just be when he gets on that umbrella, goes up to the chest, and dives over to the last moon there. That it's a small like, trick to make, but if you rush it and get just even the tiniest bit wrong, it'll lose you 10, 15 seconds from falling and having to take the gravity pulls.
Yeah. Opting to go for the left umbrella, which I've been seeing a lot lately.
That's the first one I've seen, man.
I've seen a lot of people do it, and then going off that ledge right there. It kind of gets rid of your hat problems, like your hat getting caught.
Yeah, that actually
and also that little
clever.
Yeah, and also that little spin fly that happens. I've been seeing it a lot more from racers lately. It's
Seahorne is suffering about the worst fate, having trouble with that RC car though.
You know what? That's all the more reason to start going for the RC clip. I feel embarrassed that I don't go for it now. I didn't realize it was just that in the run.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
tried it once on the first time I went for it, and it was like nice and simple. Oh, is he gonna get the? Oh, I thought he was going for the air-powered triple jump directly onto the tower. That's my favorite part of all of snow.
Yeah, taking a bonk right there. All right, now let's see what he can do with this spiny mating season that's going on right now. All these spinies, as you know, get together every winter to procreate, and
they're in decent. They're not great. They're pretty. They're pretty crap, actually.
Blows them all away into the water. All they wanted to do was make sweet, sweet love to their domestic partner. And Smallant instead getting rewarded with the moon.
Each of their domestic partners. There's like 18 there, man.
Yeah, it's a festival of
love.
Procreation. Festival of love. Yes. I'm heading into the second room here into snow. The Goomba room.
The Goomba room has a couple of like really small swag strats that you can opt to pull off if you're really like trying to save a little bit of extra time. Mostly just a couple long jumps that risk your bonk and death by the littlest bit. But I feel like he's gonna go for it.
Yeah, I've seen now. I was gonna say right there, if you get the roll cancel and you can triple jump right out of it. It looks like he kind of missed the roll cancel out for the triple jump, but still is gonna have some optimal time right now. Still doing very well. This ice, I mean, outside of a couple bonks, is Doing very well.
Yeah, he's got 1 moon left, and then the warp. He's gonna be out of here before 41, maybe even like 40, 30. Even the long jump into the pipe for the quick exit too. It's all those small time saves. They really, really do add up, and he's just getting all of them, man. Clean movement through here too. Meanwhile, Seahorne is getting pretty close to, you know, getting a Yao of his own.
Yeah, we're getting ready for OTEP number 2. Ooh, taking a bonk, almost falling and dying right there, but having the recognition to throw Cappy into the wall and bonk off of it.
Sometimes you gotta sacrifice the bonk to make sure you don't get donked.
Yeah, that. You don't want to get donked. You don't want to get donked, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Oh, X-Water, I love you, man. You're just this is awesome. This is fun. All right, heading out of ice. Kind of at the perfect time because it's really going to give us some time to appreciate Seahorne rolling up right now with his yow.
Yow.
And also quickly heading over to probably the most important moon in all the game, the OTEP. No, maybe he's not. Wait, no. I was like, wait, maybe he's not going to OTEP.
Yo, he didn't go for OTEP. I was gonna DQ him.
Right? Like, I would have cried if he skipped OTEP. You can take my glory hole, but don't take OTEP.
He's sacred.
All right, now Smallant opting not to, opting not to adjust his camera right there.
Yeah. Trying to be a little too fast made him, I don't know, suffer a little tiny bit there.
Yeah, it was not bad though. Still did not get hit by the Goomba. That pesky pirate Goomba can really get you.
And even goes with a nice little jump dive right out of the pipe. Another one of those really small but like really valuable time saves.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like after this jet stream passage, there isn't really much more other than the notes in Seaside that's going to cause you like any sort of trouble.
Yeah, this jet
like small fish bonks.
Yeah, the jet stream can really be a pain. I say all the time it's one of the hardest moons in the game because it's so simple, but if you screw it up, and it's really easy to screw up because
flips.
Yeah,
it takes a lot less time, or it's a lot slower. But like you mess it up once rather than lining it up again, it's safe.
Yeah.
But it definitely is hard in that small corridor to get the perfect height on your cap jump and to be able to cap jump and not bonk onto the ledge.
Mm-hmm.
We did see Smallant have a little bit of trouble with it, so.
Yeah, a little bit of trouble with that, a little bit of trouble with notes. I mean, I have to imagine he's deep in the green here on his splits.
Oh, yeah, so. 100%.
With a 1259, I mean, he's looking pretty good.
Yeah, this is a man who's been practicing his segment.
Oh yeah.
And
we all know you never want to PB by too much.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you gotta sacrifice a little bit of that time.
Yeah, you want to leave time. Great advice. Seahorne, meanwhile, talking to Captain Toad, having no problems here in the early ice.
And honestly, this fish movement is so, like, I don't want to say surprisingly, but it's so clean. He is dashing literally every moment he can. Like, Dory's pretty early on this cycle, considering even the stomps in the jet stream are a little off.
Yeah, he's looks like he's kind of like canceling out right there. Even getting a very, very, very nice
I didn't know you could
mounds.
cancel out of the attack like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, getting very nice mounds right there.
Yeah.
Again, some nifty camera work. Taking the bonk. That whole struggle to get inside. 3 bonks right here in that tunnel.
Right at the end. That's got to be a little discouraging right at the end. But he's still crushing it. Going to lunch though, man. How do you feel about this? This is one of my most like exciting areas for a race, I feel like, because there's so many ways that racers deviate from each other. Yeah. Like,
yeah,
I know you're a Podoboo guy. I'm a Fork guy, you know?
Oh, I'm a Podoboo guy, 100%. I know a lot of people have adopted forks now. I think there's a lot of advantages to forks. I think it's kind of safer in some ways. The time difference is very minimal. So it does come down to preference.
Yeah.
But it
One
is
thing I will say about Podoboo too is that if for some reason, if you fall into that Pepto and die after the Podoboo, you actually have the advantage of your checkpoint being at that room and having like less distance to cover after that.
Yeah, and you can definitely die at any point in time in Luncheon being surrounded by that hot lava Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, it takes one slip up and everyone's like, oh, it's not going to happen to me, but it happens.
It happens all the time. And Seahorne also getting rid of all the spiny mating season.
He jumped out a little far. That's got me a little scared, to be honest.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a sketchy salt pile. Yeah. He was really going for like quick, optimal strats, not taking time for the camera or anything.
Yeah, it looks like he went a little bit right away from the wall.
Yeah, he did. And he thought he could make it up with the hat toss grab on the wall, but just a little bit too low. But honestly, getting it on the second try, not that bad, especially considering how dynamite the rest of his run has been so far.
Going for it again right there, though.
Yeah.
And you know, Luncheon is really filled with jumps like that. Like, jumps that are very technical and have a very small landing area. Opted to take a little bit kind of safer Spewer strats, I want to say. He's a little bit far away.
Yeah, the closer you are, typically the faster it's going to be. There's actually a lot of like cool stuff I've been seeing about like throwing your hat and having it come back to you, a lot like you do with the Madam Thick Bunny.
Yeah. Madam Thick Bunny, is that what she's called? Oh
man, she's got like 4 of them right there.
Oh man. I love these names. I like Boing Lao. Boing Lao is still my favorite name.
Boing Lao is top tier.
Yeah, Boing Lao is just incredible.
All right, so we got Smallant just finishing up Spewer, going into one of the safer parts of Luncheon. We're going to see him grab like 3 or 4 moons pretty back-to-back here without too much risk in the middle of any of them. Meanwhile, Seahorne's going for his last moon in snow. He's going to have to go back and... or not go back, but finish up Seaside as well. So the difference here is pretty huge between the two. Now, that was interesting. Did you notice that Smallant actually went to the left?
Ooh. Oh, and this is what we were talking about right here.
Yeah.
But got back up, getting lucky.
Stand right there. Wow, I actually didn't know that.
Oh, but taking bonks. So far, kind of struggling here at Luncheon.
It's kind of, I feel like, what we've been seeing a lot of the run with Smallant. He's been going for a lot of those really dangerous small time save jumps. And while nailing like 90-80% of them, we're seeing a couple, like now that the race is getting a little further in, 45 minutes, you know, maybe the nerves a little bit, maybe just endurance running out to a degree, but nailing all those jumps in a run takes so much grinding, so much practice.
Yeah.
I do really like seeing him go for all of it, though.
Taking a brick right there, getting Matumbo'd by the pot. All right, now let's see how he does this Escobar Island here.
That's a lot classier of a name than the previous one.
Well, yeah.
Same message, but a little more subtle.
Yeah, it's very hard, as you see, not even getting on the first Escobar Island. And taking a dip in the Pepto-Bismol again. He's got that checkpoint, so if he died here, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
No huge risk of death at this point, for sure.
Getting the Escobar Island moon, that'll get him his life back. He'll be able to get this Podoboo here, but he's gonna lose some time.
So as someone who's been in, like, you know, you've been in a good amount of races in your time, when you're like doing really well in a run and you get into like the troublesome area and you have like 1 or 2 jumps that don't go so well, how does that affect you? Like,
you know, it's different every time.
skill, it's his nerves.
It's nerves, yeah. It comes down to nerves. I mean, you're gonna mess up in races. Like, that's the inevitability of it. If you race enough, you're gonna have a really bad race eventually.
Yeah.
And you're gonna mess things up. You're gonna have, you're gonna have speed runs where you screw it up right at the end on 2D skip or something like that. You know what I mean? It just happens. I have to think that Smallant at this point has had enough runs.
Missing the notes too.
Oh no! I have to think that Smallant's had enough runs at this point where he knows what he's doing. Like, he's been here before. Like, he knows that he's pretty far ahead on his splits. Just kind of clean it up. He hasn't made a major mistake yet. He's been lucky enough to not die. Just clean it up. Take your 10-second loss and move on.
Yeah, totally. And that's actually what's been really nice about this run in particular. There's a couple small segments that could be improved upon, but overall, he's killing it.
Yeah, had a very good fork right there as well. Now, we're already moving on to the pans, though. And the pans are, like, the worst. But getting good pans right there, but...
And even right there, trying to throw the hat at the switch, but the Pammer brother's just too close. He grabs it, right?
Yeah, and that's another small little time loss you're seeing here. Not gonna affect the race, but I mean, like I said, Smallant right here, he's going for a hot PB.
Yeah.
And we want him to get it, so.
Oh, he's reaching for it, and I'm just like, holding his arm, making sure he doesn't fall down as he goes, man. I'm right there with him. Seahorne approaching the end of the sand, and Smallant going to his final 2 moons, one of them being a grand moon. He's going to get that meat percent soon. This part always scares me. It's such a low likelihood of it, but falling in the Pepto over here is devastating.
Yeah, going for this triple jump that you go with in forks. If you go Podoboo, you get a bit of an easier jump right here. Getting it, though. Very nice. Adjusting the camera to make sure he was actually going to hit the moon platform.
Uh-huh. And very cleanly making his way up to the meat. Pretty much out of luncheon at this point, as long as he grabs that moon without issue. Meanwhile, Seahorne is getting out of his seaside and heading his way into luncheon. So they got one kingdom between them right now, be it that luncheon's a pretty long one, but...
Now, Smallant here, I mean, I have to think right now he's going to be looking forward to, looking right past Dragon. He's thinking all the way into Bowser right now. Thinking about his mech,
Dragon is one of those levels you kind of get to autopilot a little bit, but if you can manage to save 2-3 seconds with clean fights, it's worth going for really solid Dragon strats, and that can be anything between taking the damage on top or just getting the perfect lineup and timing with the triple jump, getting like to him.
I have seen one racer die so far, actually, and he ended up losing his race by 15 seconds, but he died in Dragon. So it has happened here, but the Dragon is generally considered the easiest, safest part of the run.
All right, Seahorne takes the triple jump to get up to the salt pile, but you know what? He got it on the first try with it, and I think that was the right call for him. Having a little trouble adjusting that camera. Going with, he's using the thumbstick, where I feel like he would benefit from tapping that R or L button to immediately change it right with the moon cutscene. Meanwhile, just the movement up to the rod there with Smallant was pretty clean. Like, that alone is gonna, be one of those small time saves.
Yeah, a nice little roll cancel even. Good movie cutscene skip. Let's see what swag strats he opts to go with here while the Dragon fight's going on. Looks like he's busting out a couple hearts.
Just walking around, avoiding him, they're not even coming for him.
Super cash.
All right, so he is gonna go and opt to take the damage early to be able to start ripping out those pillars as soon as he can.
And that seems to be what most people are doing. There's 4 hearts around. It makes sense. You're right there against the pillars. Really, the only person I've seen that doesn't do that is Dram. who kind of times it out and throws his hat right as the electricity ends.
I actually like to do that too. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're one of those non-damage takers.
What I go for is I go as far away from the dragon as possible, and I wait like a second or two to start the triple jump, and it usually lines up at about the same time.
Yeah, I just go take damage and wait. It's so easy. It's just there. Yeah. Even if I screw up my jump, it's like that's all right. I'm right here.
Fair enough. Man, Seahorne also went with the left side to get to that moon inside the poison swamp. Something I haven't been seeing from a lot of people, and both of these runners did it.
The left side gives you a better camera angle for sure. Going that way, it's about the same either way. But it seems like left side is definitely safer. And Seahorne missing that jump right there. That's actually going to be pretty big because it is not easy to get back on that ledge.
No, yeah. I don't even know if this will give him enough height.
Yeah,
he makes it though, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was worried right there. Let's see how he travels over to the box moon. Always interested to see what path they take over to the box moon.
He's going for some long jumps just on the vegetables, but not getting the quick jumps out of the long jump for like, you know, optimal speed continuation there.
Yeah. And meanwhile, heading back to the Odyssey right now, Smallant1. No major mistakes on the dragon, not that we expected any major mistakes, but...
Seahorne is getting bodied by this suit
Matumbo! Right now. Matumbo right there. No. Oh, using the step. That is essentially like the underhanded bowling roll of Mario Odyssey right there.
Yeah, that's putting the girders on the side.
Yeah.
They're not called girders, are they?
I don't know what they're called. Bumpers. Yeah, bumpers.
All right, man. I want to see if he's gonna be doing the updated No More Glory Hole or not. That's what this is coming down to for me.
You know what? I have to think we're gonna see a couple cool strats that we weren't necessarily expecting out of Smallant1 before this race started. If
he goes for the bird, he is going for the bird, so I am expecting him to go for the moon right back there.
Yeah.
Oh,
opts not to.
All right.
Well, it looks like we are going to get some glory hole.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We are going to get some glory hole here. Let's see if he's going to... Okay, so he opts to take the triple jump, but jumps right into the... Right into the torch right there. No worries, gets the checkpoint. Not a huge time loss.
Yeah. Again, that would have been faster to go with a safer, just take the path strat. But if you nailed it, you know, not bad. It's not bad business.
In the grand scheme of things, like missing that the way he did wasn't the worst. You know, we're talking 3 seconds here. It's not.
Yeah, he's fine.
Somebody said, I just saw in chat, he's a minute 13 down. So.
Whew.
As long as he can pull out a good mech, not even the perfect mech, it looks like we could be seeing a personal best here from Smallant1.
Yeah, and I mean this whole level pretty much boils down to, you know, the movement gives you like a few seconds between each area, but the boss fights. If you get a good topper, if you get a good bomb girl, and if you get a good mech, that's so much time you save.
Now let's see what moon piece strats he's going here. Opting to go for the newer, more updated strats.
I like it. He's that's going very, very swiftly. The back throw to get the one there. Bonks to avoid damage. I think it's worth it.
See, I just jump Mario in there and then just Cappy over the bomb.
Same. That's what I do.
Yeah. And we're about to see it, ladies and gentlemen. If you could please get your glory hole emotes ready. Use them if you got them.
If you got it, you flaunt it.
Yep. A very... Not a first try glory hole, but a second try glory hole. Trying to savor it as long as he can. A nice ground pound sprint out of it as well, avoiding all those bombs. Seahorne getting the early Potoboo cycle.
Making his way out. He's got 1 moon left after this before meat percent. But it can be a killer. Oh, and he actually gets hit by... Dude, he almost got knocked by the Spiny into the Pepto.
No.
Oh, he actually didn't go... No, did he?
No, he's going to take the fork up. Yeah, he's going to take the fork up instead of doing the triple jump. Or...
Did he forget?
Not?
Dude, I think he forgot.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Well, you know, maybe he's one of the people who goes with the Scarecrow after, which to me doesn't make sense, but perhaps it's just the older strat he's using.
Yeah, I hope that's what it is. I hope he didn't just forget, because he's going to be one moon short as he heads back to the Odyssey, and you never really want to be away from the Odyssey. Meanwhile, Smallant with his topper fight.
Crushing it.
Pretty pivotal moment.
Oh, and he gets it. That is the topper fight you're looking for right there. Perfectly optimal. I can't see what he could have done there better other than maybe jump milliseconds earlier, you know.
That was a good topper fight. Didn't even take damage.
Yeah. Now Bomb Girl just has to go quick, and he's got a really nice Bowser potential on his hands.
Oh, the jump Bomb Girl strats.
He looks comfortable with it. I'm not too worried.
See, I'm a big wuss. I don't jump Bomb Girl.
Yeah, I do the candy cane on the ground. Run back and run forward.
Yep. Smallant is inspiring me right now to step up my game. One more hit with Bomb Girl, and that is a beautiful little boss rush right there.
Yeah, having both of those go really well for the runner is a huge confidence boost, and one that you definitely need heading into the mech fight.
Is Seahorn? Did he forget one? I think he forgot one.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Seahorn has forgotten one.
Is that enough? That's not enough, right? It's supposed to be 114. No, he's good.
That's enough.
Good. Are we crazy?
What moon did he get that?
I was too entranced by the boss rush to look.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing he had to go checkpoint to go warp and get another one.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, at that point, I would have went for the Scarecrow right next to the Odyssey on the opposite side of the salt pillar.
All right, let's see this climb right here.
He's going with a long jump.
Got it.
There it is.
Ugh, that jump is always nerve-wracking because you have that railing right there, and it's very easy to bonk off of.
Oh yeah.
Using the motion controls to get these optimal Pokio bird jumps.
Yeah, that extra twirl makes a big difference when you're climbing this tower. If you need to get that extra either air stall or just tiny bit of height.
Taking the checkpoint just in case he didn't have full life. I like the safety.
Yeah, me too. And going into the boss, the mech with 102.20, that's really nice pace and
really good.
Yeah.
He's on a good pace right now. Going birdless.
One of the most stressful parts. He's got the birdless down, man. Now he's just got to get back on a couple of times.
Looks a little low right now.
I think he's gonna be fine. He's using the
left. No!
The bunny ears came out and blocked
ears. See, now you definitely want to go, if you're doing birdless, your ideal thing is to go right or left to avoid those bunny ears. But he knows what to do. He's not even worried about it. Not even going for a Pokio at all.
Oh man, he had me stressed there. I thought he was gonna jump directly to the back platform when he went for the birdless round 2 there. I actually really admire that he went for the birdless round 2.
Yeah, that was very impressive. Was not worried about it at all. Very minimal time loss.
Oh, actually, never mind. I was going to say that he turned and got on the side next to Boing Lao a little too early, but I didn't realize that the mech was going to spin one full time first. The pre-donut hit landed, too. Very nice.
He just has one more to get on. He looks good right now. Oh, yeah, he's got this. Oh, no. Oh my gosh.
He's going to get it, but it's going to take
He almost fell off.
There we go.
Oh, that was so close.
Yeah, he almost got major debated.
A very good mech fight, though. Very good mech fight.
The recovery was impeccable. Honestly, after falling off and like on this good of pace to be able to recover that hard, huge props.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. He's on a 110 pace right now.
I believe he's definitely. I think he's on potential 110 pace.
Yeah.
At the very least, low 111.
Yeah. He's about a minute ahead of my splits, and I'm at 111. So he's in looking for a high 110 right now. Meanwhile, Seahorn about to head to Bowser as well, having a nice dragon fight.
Yeah.
Getting
have
through
to go
there.
on a little boss rush of his own, but I think he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Now it just feels like the time between the mech until you get to the moon is forever. It just feels like forever.
Because you gotta it's like an extra long cutscene when the mech blows up, and it's like an additional cutscene before you can move. After you go through the cutscene to land next to the Odyssey, it eats away, and you're just wanting to press that split button.
$112.06, guys. Sorry, chat. 111.59. Okay.
They're calling you out hard right now.
I said about 111. All right, about. Fair enough, chat. Fair enough.
All right. So for Moon, now Moon's about I'm gonna say like close to 6-ish minute split. If he judging by the Bowser fight that he showed us in Cloud, he might be able to pull off the quick hack grabs. If he can get all that going off in addition to like a clean 2D section, even if he goes with a skip, any time save he can grab right now, I definitely see the 110 potential.
Yeah. And it also kind of just shows you how insane the 108, 105, 106 runs are, because it's hard to point at Smallant1's run at any point in time and say you lost a significant chunk of time here. Yeah, and yet people like you got Shaden at a 105. That is it's
the movement's it shows that even to what we're seeing, it can get so fine-tuned.
Yeah, this is I like to say it's kind of a game of inches. And second attempt here, getting it.
Not bad.
Getting in between the
he had really clean rolling to get to the Sphinx as well. That was actually really nice. You'd notice that he had the what's it called? The extra little bounces over top of everything instead of long jumps. So he maintained a really solid amount of speed.
Yeah.
And bursting into Bowser's.
Yeah, Seahorn opted for the bird strat there, which is still a good time save. Seahorn also, most importantly though, going for Glory Hole.
Oh yeah. All right, and Smallant getting the first cycle Bowser in, no problem.
I see some Glory Holes in chat.
Business.
Really happy to see both runners going for Glory Hole. Just very, very excited to see that.
I'm gonna get you your own like little conference to talk about Glory Hole and why we shouldn't take it out of our lives.
Well, I mean, I can't make it faster, unfortunately. You know, like it's just not something you can rush.
Oh, he missed the quick hack grab.
Oh no. Let's see if he opts to still do it. No, he's gonna opt out of it here this second time. Let's see if he goes for quick hack grab.
He wants the PB, and at this point, he's still ahead by a lot. Oh, he
takes the hit.
Yeah,
this is actually going to be a big time loss.
Yeah, he's still going to be. He's not in 110 range at this point, but he's still going to be on PB pace for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hurt him.
Do you think he's going for it on round 3? Is he gonna play it safe, or I don't know? I feel like he's shown us that he's gonna go for it on round 3.
I mean, I want him to go for it. If it was me, I'd probably just take the safe way out after screwing up that last one. But I think Smallant is kind of proven like he's balls to the wall here, and
there he goes.
It looks like he goes. Yeah, takes the damage.
Going for topper, didn't get like the instant one.
Didn't get it.
Got it pretty quick.
Didn't get it. Now Smallant's got to watch out here. He only has 1 heart. He thinks something good happened. Go get that heart. Thank you.
Oh my God! When his hat was coming back, I'm so glad it's not the purple one.
Oh man! I just wanted him to get that heart. As soon as I saw it, I was like,
yeah.
Seahorne with a great topper over there as well.
Yeah, no, it was really nice. 9-11 going into the final section. Oh, he's been doing a great job. I'm really excited. He's gonna score a 111 here as long as there's no major mess ups from this point forward. Depending on if he goes for the 2D skip.
2D skip. I mean, is he gonna go 2D skip? We've seen his testicular fortitude. Yeah. We know it's large. We know he wants to be impressive.
Going for 2D skip is him saying, "Look at me, world. I'm not afraid of you."
Yes. Will he do it? I always opt out of 2D skip.
Oh, I love it. You can't opt out of 2D skip as a guy who played as much Maker as you have.
Well, I mean, maybe if this 2D Mario Odyssey controlled like any actual 2D game should, but it controls just like a lumpy crap.
It's so bad.
It's so blocky, man. I feel like I'm playing Donkey Kong, the original. Oh, going for it. He misses it. No! No!
Say it isn't so.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Can we get some Fs in the chat?
A heartbreaking miss on the 2D skip.
I actually physically feel ill.
Oh no. I feel like we pressured him into it.
Right? I don't even feel good about that.
No, that was our fault. That was 100% our fault right there.
I'm so sorry, Smallant.
Yeah, that was Smallant.
All right, here's the thing though. Is he going for it again?
I mean, you gotta go for it the second time, right? You missed it the first, you gotta go for it the second time, yeah. Let's go for it, one more time.
Oh, he's not,
no,
he's
he
not
missed
doing
it. He wanted to go for it though, he just missed the shot, yeah.
I don't know, that shot looked like I'm playing my cards safe for this round shot.
Maybe he was trying to be like, oh yeah, I just missed that, like, but he didn't intentionally shot.
Oh man, from an otherwise outstanding run, the 2-second time save turns into a 40-second loss. Some quick, if he gets, I don't know, if his PB legitimately hasn't been updated in all of this time, then he is still very capable of PB pace. This section shouldn't take any longer than a minute, and high 12 is his PB. But right now, he's having a hard time aiming those shots.
Yeah, it didn't seem like any of those actually landed. So.
Yeah.
And ideally, you can pop off 5 shots right there and then just be done with it.
Yeah, some people I know like to intentionally hit the first pillar with 4 to make the path easier during the very final section to actually get to the metal sphere in the middle. And it's not at all a sphere, it's a box, but...
Oh no, I'm seeing red on red on Smallant.
You must have a PB that's not posted on speedruns.
Yeah, I'm seeing red now.
Yeah.
Oh, super sad about that.
It happens. That's the reality of going for a 2-second time save with a 40-second risk, man.
No, he went for everything, man. Like that was a hell of a run there by Smallant.
Yeah. Ending with a 1:12:38, still a respectable as hell run. A 1:12:38 with a failed 2D skip is nuts.
GG's.
Yeah.
GG right there. That was very good. Meanwhile, Seahorne right here, right on the mech, like perfect timing. Let's see. Oh, going for a backflip strat.
Hey.
Yeah, that was nice. I don't know if I've seen that. Yeah, that was good. His stream's frozen for me right now, though.
Okay, I didn't know if that was. I was waiting for you to say something.
Well, no, yeah, it's frozen on the feed too. Yeah, it's Let's see what happens with that. Obviously rooting for Seahorne. We're gonna see if we can get Smallant in here for a bit of a interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to ask him anything other than how did that 2D skip feel. He had the moon was really just a little rough to him, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. It was tough.
He's got the skills though, and I would be surprised if he didn't land somewhere in the 110s, 111s within the next few days, you know?
Oh, yeah, you have to think he's heading for a very, very large PB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his sum of best is definitely looking good right now.
Yeah. I don't know what happened with Seahorn. I'm going to assume that he had. Yeah, I'm gonna assume he had a pretty clean mech right here, and you know, he's pretty much championing it up.
Oh, I've gotten the feed refreshed right now, and I don't know what currently has happened, but I think he's on Boing Lao phase. He's on the ground. It looks like he fell off at some point. I just don't know where. Trying his best to make it back up.
Third phase right here, so and struggling to get back up there. Yeah. And disappearing again. I'm gonna assume this is another situation where the mech is going completely well.
He ditched the bird entirely, hopped up with flips we haven't even seen before.
Yeah. Hey, Smallant, how are you doing here today?
Doing great.
Hey, congratulations. That was a hell of a run, hell of a race.
Yeah, thanks.
How you feeling after that?
Pretty good. I was on PB pace up until basically Bowser, and then I screwed up Moon. So
the Moon had us all feeling really, really heartbroken for you, man. The chat was lit with Fs.
Yeah. I mean, we have to ask, like, knowing you were on PB pace, like, were you just before the race? Were you just like, I'm doing everything that I know, no matter what? What are you thinking at the time? Like, maybe I shouldn't go for 2D skip, you know?
I figured after I messed up Moon skip once and then the Bowser fight, I figured, why not? I'd mess up everything else. Why not that?
That's fair. That's fair. You know, if you're not going to get the huge peeb, at least get as big of a peeb as you can.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
On that note, though, dude, you had like the most killer sand. You got in the clip like second time. You had the bridge skip in Wooded Kingdom. There was just so much clean tech in your run. Like, you got to be feeling like you're pretty close to a peeb soon. What's your sum of best right now?
Sum of best right now, after I think I got 3 golds in that one, actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My sum of best is 109.09 right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, so take us through, was there anything that you were particularly worried about going into this run? Because we were talking about it, you played with confidence here, and it didn't seem like you were nervous about any of these strats. But was there anything you were looking to like really nail that you maybe didn't or were disappointed? Like, is it?
Everything went pretty well. I was super scared of Jaxie Ruins. That's probably like that jump out of the bullet bill. I screw it up probably 50% of the time. So when I got it,
you opted to jump instead of crash.
You were heading left. It looked like you were heading left of the Tetris piece right there, and made it kind of an emergency jump back right there, and got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I screw it up all the time. I need to learn a consistent way of doing it because I just can't get it. But yeah, I'm surprised I got that. And that scooter
sorry.
Yeah.
My internet's a little choppy right now.
Yeah, no, the scooter though. The scooter was.
In practice, I got that like 50% of the time maybe, and then other times I just like loop around and do it again because I hate that RC car. I can't stand it. So in this run, I was like, I'm just gonna commit to scooter no matter what and do it. And I got it first try, and it was such a relief. I kind of just like smiled and was like, yes, to myself. It was great.
Yeah, it really seemed like you hit a groove right through Wooded all the way through Metro. Was just killing it all the way till Luncheon where things started to get a little shaky. Did you ever get worried at Luncheon at all, or were you just kind of like, this happens, we're going through it, or were you nervous?
My Luncheon it's been shaky lately. Like today, that's pretty much why I've lost a few runs today. I was practicing, and I figured I'm like a minute and 10. I think when I started Luncheon, I was a minute 13 ahead of my PB, and I ended up losing 40 seconds off of my PB there. So I was a little upset, but like I'm still 30 seconds ahead, so I wasn't too upset about it. Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah. So going past this, you looking forward? What's your record so far here in your group?
My PB, you're saying?
No, you're in your group play.
How many races have you
done here in the group?
This is my first race.
Oh, your first race. Okay.
Yes.
So you starting off here with a win, feeling good. Do you have your next race scheduled yet?
Yeah, I believe my next one is, I think next week on the 19th.
Next week on the 19th.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be looking out for that. Small Ant, where can we find you, and when can we find you when you're streaming?
Well, Smallant1 on Twitch is where I stream, and generally I start at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and stream basically till I feel like I'm done. So either like 4 hours or 8 hours, depending on the day.
4 hours or 8 hours, and we can be looking for a hot PB from you tomorrow. Then I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, hopefully that's the dream.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Smallant, thank you so much. Congratulations on the race and the win. Starting off the tournament strong. I feel like you're gonna make some noise here in your group, man. Like I'm feeling pretty good about your chances of getting out of group play after that performance.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully I get out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be good on that one. So. Yeah. So, well, great run, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. As we see here, Seahorne heading to Bowser, missing the first cycle. Trying to finish strong here.
Yeah, he had a few little hazy movements on his way in, but overall nothing too huge. You know, he's getting through Moon, and he's gonna get through that 2D Bowser section as soon as he gets there.
Yeah, one thing I noticed about Seahorne, he was going for kind of the left strat, I want to call it, when you're going for Moon Skip, and I think it's a little bit harder, but it is just slightly faster because you save a little bit of time moving left on your way up instead of moving left when you're already up.
I actually didn't know that.
Well, yeah, I mean, other people say it's, I think you have to just do Moon Skip, whatever works for you. It's such a significant time save in the grand scheme of things already that I think it's just very important to get it first try no matter what you do. And everyone's kind of got a different way that works for them.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone lines up their Moon Skip different. But yeah, going for that final Bowser hat hit. He grabs it, and I think he's going to get it pretty safely here. I noticed he didn't roll or jump dive there, though. A little bit risky with the distance between you and Bowser when you're going for these hits. But yeah, gets him going into that 2D phase just in a second.
Ooh, I got nervous there. He was going to fall down the pit. I've had that happen before.
Oh, no. Did you just start off in the same room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but still, you don't want to do it. It's not fun.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't feel good.
If it started you off back at the Bowser fight, though, that'd be terrible.
Yeah, that'd be the worst. I kind of wish if you died anywhere here, it started you back at Bowser fight just for that reason, just to make Moon Skip or like a 2D skip even more like nerve-wracking.
Smallant, if you're still in the channel, I noticed you were doing a lot of jumping and fire breathing just in your movement phases between all this stuff. Now, has that been proven to save significant or any amount of time? Or is it just like something you do?
I honestly have no idea. I just saw it in the world record and figured I'd copy it because that's pretty much that's pretty much how I learned. I just watched the current world record as the,
like significant risk to go for.
Yeah,
basically over the past 13 days, I've just been like watching the world records as they progressed and learning from them.
Yeah, I mean, if we could all just do what Shaden does, it would be it would be a lot easier, right? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna have Seahorne coming in here. I mean, a very solid run from Seahorne. All in all, I think his PB was 118. You said?
Yeah, he was 118, a higher 118, I believe. So, you know, compared to what he's used to, this isn't too far off. And I feel like maybe he was just a little out of practice or had a little bit of the loss really gave him a lot of trouble was one of the big ones.
Yeah, the loss was really, I mean, lost is so easy to lose a lot of time because it's such a fast kingdom anyway.
Yeah, it's a perfect exhibit of all those small areas that can be massive time losses. Like you had the Sand Jaxi Ruins. Seahorne actually did fall into that twice.
Oh, that's the worst.
It's the worst. Oh, especially here in this tournament. I've actually, in both my matches already, I've fallen in. And I was lucky to get a win in one of them. But you're so deflated. Because that's a reset. You know, that's a reset. You fall in, you reset, it's like whatever.
And
but
then
when you do it in a tournament,
finish it, so you're like,
when you do it in a tournament,
I'm not perfect, I'm not winning.
Yeah, when you do it in a tournament, you just feel bad about yourself.
All right, and getting right to this final pillar. The camera angle scared me a little bit, but he's fine now. He's going to be getting out in that sub 124.
Yeah. And getting in there 1:23:47. Maybe we might be able to get Seahorne in here. So Smallant, what else are you working on, or is Mario Odyssey just kind of your main game right now?
I was taking a break for streaming from a while, and then someone said there was a tournament, and I ended up entering on, I think, the last day that that you could enter, and just started learning Odyssey right after that. So.
Oh
really?
wow!
So
you're just like
dived into this, and you're
days.
already pulling out these strats.
Yeah, I've been learning for the past like 2 weeks.
Wow, I feel horrible about myself now. Great.
I've been practicing an unhealthy amount though. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel too
I thought
unhealthy.
you were already streaming pretty early today. Been doing runs all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, geez, Smallant right there, making the rest of us look like nothing here. Seahorne, how you doing? Congratulations on the great race. How you feeling after that? You know.
I mean, I right before the race, I said I bet I'm gonna get a 124. I got a 123.47. So.
Hey, you beat your estimate then. That's all that matters. Below estimate. You know, we saw a couple struggles there. The sand portion, and we've seen it with so many racers so far. Like it's a killer. What was your sand strat when going for the what do we call it, the Lego jump, essentially the Tetris jump? And why didn't it work out?
Well, first time I just kind of, I don't know, just didn't do it right or something. The second time I think I dropped an input or like slipped off the controller or something and just slid down the wall.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about your storied career in Super Mario World, accomplished career. How has been the jump over to the 3D game?
I'm horrible at 3D games. I'll just admit that. They're so much harder than 2D games.
They're so much harder, aren't they?
Yes, they're way harder.
Yeah, I was telling someone the other day, like 3D is like everything is Kaizo, but like every movement is Kaizo essentially, you know.
I can't do angles. It's so hard to run at a certain angle or something. It's hard to be consistent.
And you're controlling more than just your player too. You have to like manage the camera, which is like a whole other ball game right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying you haven't gotten to practice for a week. Did you kind of feel the rust already? We've been talking about not playing Mario Odyssey for a week is like not playing it for a year in any other game right now.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I was going to be rusty, but yeah, exams and stuff recently, so. But over winter break, hopefully I can run this some more and lower my time to at least maybe like 116, so I can put up a little bit of a fight with some of my other opponents in the tourney.
Now, was this your first game in the tourney as well?
Yeah, first match in the tourney.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're looking to get some wins here. The next one, looking to see you out of group play here. I really want to see you out of group play. I need some fellow 2D Mario runners to hold it down. You know, us 2D guys got to prove that we're speedrunners too. You know.
Yeah.
We can come out here.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Because the other two people in our group, I don't know if Smallant already talked about this, but we have Oxyga, who has, what, a 115 or 116? And then we have Nebeth, who has like a 110. Oh. So he's going to put up some tough competition for any of us, because he has the best PB in the group.
Yeah, you guys got a pretty good group of hell here, especially with Smallant coming in the way he did. Hell of a race by him. Well, we look forward to seeing you PB very soon here, Seahorne, and acing those exams, more importantly, though. Acing those exams. So thank you so much, and we greatly appreciate you racing and joining us here today.
Thanks for the restream.
Yeah. Cool.
Sorry you didn't PB Smallant. Seemed close.
Right, man. We believe in you in the next one. You're saving it. We get it. I understand.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be perfect the next race. It'll be great.
I'll have to watch back this VOD so I can learn some good strats.
Oh, he had him. He went for it. So, all right. Well, thank you guys so much. I believe we have another Mario Odyssey race coming up right after this, right here on this channel. Action. Yeah. So you guys stay tuned. We're me and X-Water are gonna be getting out of here.
Yep. You're gonna be seeing Texstrobe versus Chrono coming up. Nerf will be coming in for commentary.
Absolutely. Cool. Have a good one, guys.
Okay. Bye. Thanks.
The seating and the real big part of the tournaments. Don't forget to check it out. If you're in the channel and you want to get a little bit more information, I believe you can type !SMO And other than that, just make sure to keep tuning into Speed Gaming to keep up on the tournament. We'll leave the room and have a great night, everybody.